So I don't have a lot of time, but I gotta get this out real quick. Something I just discovered on my travels. Look, there is something I just dubbed the amp right below 666 hertz, and your biggest fear is gonna basically be on top of that, and then but if you push through it, just go through, you're gonna find the truth. And the truth is there's this place within your esoterica where you can go there and say an affirmation, and it's gonna go out throughout your whole being. And if you say the right affirmations, either sing a song or an affirmation in the form of rhyme, it's gonna reverberate throughout your whole body and your being. And a little bit later, you'll probably start feeling some psychedelic effects, some drug type effects, but they won't be any drugs in your system, of course, because you haven't took any, or if you have, I don't know. But you're gonna have a psycho somatic effect happen to your body and being. So just wanted to put that out there. I'm naming it the AMP, Æthereal Membrane Propagator, because that's literally what it is. You go there and you say anything and it's going boom, 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 boom. It's going everywhere in your body and being. But I believe there's always going to be some type of fear program placed around that to keep you from going below 666. You know, the mark of the beast, stuff like that. And the mark of the beast is basically, from my understanding now, is like, oh, have they fucking bested themselves yet? Like, have they went to wherever they're so scared to go to? For me, it was like demons like, oh, if you go through here, you're going through hell. And as soon as I started flying through it, they're like, wait, stop. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Stop. You're going to hell. You gotta stop. And then it's like, at first they were telling me not to do it. And then like after I just was like, fuck it. Like, I've already been to hell. So let me just get through it. I just went through it and it was like the amp right there. I sat down, stood on it, you know, not with my physical feet, but I stood on it and I was like, what the fuck? And then those are just projections of my own fear psychologically. So I'm pretty sure now I'm gonna be able to lucid dream and be able to do everything else that I haven't been able to do necessarily, but there has been times where I like stepped into that space. I'm like, wait, I'm in a dream. Wait, I'm able to do this. Wait, I'm able to do that. But now that I have my amp back, you know, and if y'all was here before, I was calling myself Wdr Amp. So I was sending my emotions to that space so I can get there, but I wasn't able to properly put the emotions I wanted. So end up with emotions of loneliness, emotions of perversion, emotions of so on and so forth. But now it's going to be emotions of pristine power, perpetual peace, prosperity, just to name a few, you know what I'm saying? But the thing what I'm trying to get to y'all is face that fear internally and go there, because 666 hertz is literally just a frequency within you. Like, we have all the frequency scales within us on some way or shape or another. Those are mostly called chakras, and in between those would be the chakra rams. And then we're supposed to be trying to unify that through our Shushumna, so it becomes like a harp. This is just stuff I'm intuiting right now in the moment. But the amp thing, I definitely had that experience earlier today, and I haven't been thinking about it, but then I realized, yeah, I gotta make a video about that, because, you know, it's gonna come out and people gonna be like, oh yeah, I discovered it. But it's technically anybody can discover it. It's just something that's in your esoteric space, and there's all type of zones and spaces within you that you gotta be meditatively aware and also courageous enough to go there. Cause it's like, there's some places you go through and you don't want to be there because you'll be sad, you'll be unhappy, you'll be scared. But then if you go there and make it a beautiful place, then there's no more parasites, it's only paradises. And I believe that's where we fucked up, or not even fucked up. That's where we wanted to see, okay, so we're at the peak pinnacle of pleasure right now. What happens when we flip that up into this other way? And then you get parasites, emotions, feelings, thoughts that are sucking, siphoning, stealing away from the host, even though without them, they wouldn't exist. So you just flip that back over and then it becomes a paradise again. So that's what I'm gonna be doing now. Any point in place where this feels parasitic, even in my morphogenic field, yep, flip it right back in to where it's a soul resonance rather than a shattering retardation. And I say that in the most positive way because the special ed people, they know that. They're in a pace where they have to, all they can do is basically get someone else to take care of them if they're not to the level mentally yet. But they're not parasites. You see that, right? They're actually, if you're able to speak to them, they're able to live within the paradise within themselves. You know, the only time they'll probably have a bad time is if they talk to other people and they try to like, oh yeah, you're like this. So, you know, they compare, they begin to plant the seed of comparison in them. But since they don't have that, hopefully they don't, as long as you never plant the seed of comparison within you, then you probably won't ever get into the point where your paradise becomes parasitical. But yeah, that's it for today. You know, I'm in my zone, I'm in my mode, I'm in the flow now. So every video is gonna go now. It's gonna grow town. It's gonna grow up to the Yoda, Wdr flow. You know, I can't stop because I got a glow. And then really, I mean, that's just it for the day. But you know, I got more. Let's go. Love y'all. Peace.